We about to get into this Venus and Virgo tarot card reading for all zodiac signs. We're gonna basically be having birth, life, and death. We're gonna have Venus and Virgo, aka what you need to pretty much start putting yourself into situations of valuing, appreciating, and compromising. What's gonna be the ups and downs, and what you need to start worrying about. Because you don't want to be worrying about the wrong things. You want to be worrying about the things that's gonna help and accumulate and of course grow for you. So we're gonna see what's up with Aries. Aries, someone that's in this is we're gonna see what the Venus and Virgo need you to start valuing and compromising when it comes to your love life, your love language, your love desires, and things that have perspective. And of course, it's pretty much predicated towards your 6th house. So Aries, someone that's in this is we're gonna figure it out. So Aries, someone that's in this is you pretty much need to put yourself into a circumstance situation and focusing on yourself right now. When it comes to your loving and value and appreciating yourself, focus and value your work, your health, your routine, aka 6th house. We're gonna see why you got the Magician card, and we're gonna basically see what you need to start putting yourself into a circumstance, situation, and location of, start your ups and downs. What's going to be your ups and downs that you can kind of like, nip it in the booty once and for all. So we're going to see what that for Aries, someone that said this is what you need to nip in the butt. Alright, nip it in the butt. So when it comes to the King of Swords, that means you're pretty much whatever internal ideas or internal ways of communicating about things, you pretty much need to go ahead and do some shadow work, and whatever ideas is no longer serving you, you need to put night to it, put death to it, which means don't shine no light on it. Now we're going to see why you got the Knight of Swords, and we're going to see what you need to start worrying about when it comes to the Venus and Virgo for Aries, someone that's what you need to start worrying about right now. You need to do some shadow work and start worrying about what you got going on when it comes to your emotions and how you feel on the inside. For me, that's what you pretty much need. So you're dealing with a whole lot of occult energy right now, a whole lot of behind the scenes things for that perspective. Now we got the Knight for 12 plus 12 plus 1. So Aries, someone that said this is you dealing with a Libra, someone in the Senate. So that means you need to use Libra, which is your 7th house, and you also got 25 right here. 2 plus 5 is 7. You need to utilize some equilibrium, some form of equilibrium balance when it comes to your Venus and Virgo energies, and that's also using Mercury and Libra, and also using your other side of Libra. That's pretty much what you need to be doing right now, finding some form of equilibrium, peace, harmony, and balance when it comes to the Venus and Virgo for Aries, someone that's sentences. Now we're going to see what it's hitting for Taurus, someone that's sentences when it comes to Venus and Virgo for you guys right now. Let's see what that's hitting for. So yeah, we're about to get into that right now. See what it's hitting for. Now Taurus, someone that sentences, we're going to see what you guys need to start loving, appreciating, and of course compromising when it comes to Venus and Virgo. You got to love, appreciate, compromise something. Alright, we're about to see what's up with that circumstance situation for Taurus, someone that sentences what you need to start loving, appreciating, and compromising with when it comes to Venus and Virgo. So you need to start loving, appreciating, and compromising when it comes to your feelings and emotions. So you're going through some internal conflict right now when it comes to expressing your feelings and emotions. Either someone or something is not being 100 with you. Someone or something is either like kind of like utilizing you, kind of like doing some trickiness around you, and of course, it's not being real, and not being opposite, or you not being real when it comes to how you feel on the inside about expressing things. We're gonna basically see why I got that 5 of Swords, and we're gonna basically see which are going to be the ups and downs that you're going to be dealing with for all Taurus, someone that sentences. The ups and downs you guys are going to be basically going through. You're going to be basically going through some 10s of Swords. So you're going to be basically dealing with a whole lot of backstabbing energies. Damn, a whole lot of Uranus and Taurus for real. And they ain't playing with you. Taurus is someone that sentences about your backs. And we're going to see why you got that card. We're going to also basically see what you need to start worrying about to get yourself situated and, of course, organized when it comes to Uranus and Taurus for we're going to see what the Venus and Virgo need you to start getting organized with when it comes to Venus and Virgo for Taurus, someone that's what you need to start getting yourself organized with. Alright. You need to start getting yourself organized when it comes to your experiences of dealing with money, resources, and of course material. That's what you need to start getting organized and situated in a location. We're going to add this up and see what kind of like, see what's the fun now with it. We got 10 plus 9 plus 5. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, and a Virgo, so you need to utilize the Virgo energies to pretty much get yourself situated and, of course, correlated. And you're going to basically be Gucci in that area and location. And you got that in your 5th house. So your fun, your entertainment, and of course your enjoyment. You need to get situated in that area and location. Now we're gonna basically get into you, Gemini, someone that says what you guys need to pretty much start focusing on when it comes to Venus and Virgo. Now you're about to get into you, Gemini, someone that says what do you guys need to start putting yourself into circumstances, situations, loving and compromising when it comes to your home, family, privacy, and of course your 4th house. Now we're gonna figure that out for Gemini, someone that says what you need to start compromising when it comes to Venus and Virgo, or Gemini, someone that says. Damn, man, I ain't asked. We just need one answer. So, what you need to start compromising with for Venus and Virgo, for Gemini, someone that says your emotional stance on things. So, your feelings and emotions is pretty much what you need to start loving and compromising, and of course, bringing some peace, harmony, and balance in the area. So, be light as a feather during this time for Gemini. And we're going to see what's going to be the ups and downs when it comes to your 4th house. Home and family, privacy, and Gemini, some of the citizens for Venus and Virgo, which is going to be your ups and downs. It's going to be your ups and downs. Your ups and downs are going to basically be what's on your mind, what you're valuing. So make sure that you're valuing the right things that's on your mind, your mental states on things. And we're going to basically see what you need to start worrying about to get yourself organized and situated so you can basically be perfect and look perfect. You're perfect. Always know that. Everybody perfect. Alright. You start worrying about your feelings and emotions. Make sure whatever deep feelings and emotions or any toxic feelings and emotions that you got going on right now, Gemini, you need to pretty much start releasing that somewhere where nobody needs to be basically seeing. So black represents evil, so you got some whole lot of evil emotions inside of you. Probably could be that Mars and Gemini. It's pretty much making you do things. But we're gonna figure out the energies. We're gonna add this up. So you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Sun, and Gemini. So you need to utilize the Mars and Gemini energies and just basically focus on yourself. You can get your home and your family right, or your privacy. I'm about to get a you Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Sun. We see what's gonna hit for you. What's the blunt hit for you guys? I'm about to get into you Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Sun. What are going to be the opportunities that you can kind of like work with when it comes to your 3rd house, thinking and communication. Virgo, Venus and Virgo for your 3rd house. How you can pretty much learn how to utilize these energies for yourself. And we're going to pretty much see what you need to start loving and compromising and appreciating when it comes to all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Sun. What you need to start loving and compromising and appreciating for Venus and Virgo. Start loving and compromising and appreciating, giving your grand support when it comes to your emotional stance on it. So make sure whatever your emotions and how you feel about things, whatever you're giving off, is, grand support. So you can utilize your emotions and your feelings about things and manipulate situations. That's going to be basically dealing with how your way of communicating, sharing, and things in that perspective. We're going to see why you got the King of Cups, and we're going to basically see what you're going to be basically dealing with when it comes to the Venus and Virgo ups and downs. Everybody going to be dealing with some ups and downs, being that Venus falls in Virgo. Now, these are just minor ups and downs. If you let it get to you, then how it play out. So Venus and Virgo ups and downs for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Sun. It's going to be ups and downs for you guys. It's going to be our ups and downs for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Sun, for Venus and Virgo. And we just need one card. We just need one answer. It's going to be our ups and downs for Venus and Virgo, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Sun. Alright. Oh, what up, Cancers? Cancers, y'all got too much weight. What's going on? What's going to be what's the ups and downs for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Sun when it comes to Venus and Virgo? Alright. 10 of Cups. Family and home and family is going to be ups and downs. Good ups and worse. Now we're going to basically see what you need to start worrying about. And you need to start worrying about your friends, your feelings, your emotions, and your surroundings. And now allow this stuff. Try to make sure whatever you're worrying about is not bringing heartbreak scenarios or putting pressure on your heart. I'm going to add this up. dealing with a sun, moon, ascendant, Sagittarius. So you need to utilize the moon in Sagittarius right now. Continue these energies. Expand, look at the bigger picture when it comes to your way of communicating, sharing, and of course relating when it comes to your environment, your surroundings, and you'll be alright. Now you're about to get into your Leo, sun, moon, ascendant for Venus and Virgo. Now we're about to get into your Leo, sun, moon, ascendant. Now you guys got Virgo in your second house. Now we're gonna see what's gonna basically be your constellation and what you need to start loving and compromising and appreciating when it comes to your ways of being fixated down to earth and practical. That's gonna basically, you need to focus on you right now when it comes to your personal goals, personal money, personal responsibilities, and personal duties and obligations. So you got the Ace of Pentacles, so focus on you when it comes to your money, your resources, your material. Value that. Now we're gonna see why you got the Ace of Pentacles, and we're gonna see what you're gonna be basically going through ups and downs when it comes to Leo, sun, moon, ascendant. What's your ups and downs for Venus being a Virgo, or Leo, sun, moon, ascendant? What's gonna be your ups and downs when it comes to your second house and the things you love, appreciate, compromise, and value? Alright, so your ups and downs are gonna be your deep emotional connections and weight that you're either holding on to or you're trying to kind of like change. Can't change the past. You can only look towards the future. So if you keep going back, you're gonna basically get wiped up and sink into something that you kind of like was trying to get away from. The better you can pretty much look towards the future you be at. So you need to pretty much expand and get out of your comfort zone right now, Leo, sun, moon, ascendant. Now we're gonna see why you got the why you got the Eight of Cups, and we're gonna see what you need to start worrying about. So you need to start worrying about hermit mode, aka your experiences and expanding. Of course, this is the 9 card. So basically, you're dealing with a sun, moon, ascendant. Right, dealing with a Sagittarius. Hold on, let me see something. 8 plus 1 plus 9. Yeah, you're dealing with a sun, moon, ascendant, Sagittarius. So you need to use the moon and Sagittarius energies that's still here right now. And you need to expand and look at the bigger picture when it comes to the things you value and appreciate and, of course, compromise with. And we're about to get into you Virgos. Now, we're about to get into you Virgo, someone that said this is the first house, Venus and Virgo for you guys. So Virgos, what you need to be focusing on when it comes to the power of you, the power within with you, when it comes to your loving and compromising. What you need to start loving and compromising with Virgo, someone that's Venus and Virgo. What you need to start loving, appreciating, and compromising for Venus and Virgo. What you need to start loving, appreciating, and compromising. You need to just receive the grand support that you're receiving for Venus and Virgo. So you need to use these energies to receive grand support when it comes to money, resources, and material. We're going to see why you have the Queen of Pentacles, and we're going to basically see what you're going to be going through ups and downs with when it comes to your personal life. Alright. You're going to basically put yourself into experiences of worrying about how you express yourself and what's being felt and expressed inwardly and expertly. And also, you need to pretty much put some hope and faith towards what you're expanding on, and of course, what you're trying to do. You keep looking over your shoulders and looking back. I mean, don't be doing that. Just have hope and faith and the luck, and you'll be alright. We're going to see where I got both of those cards, and we're going to basically see what you need to start worrying about when it comes to your Virgo, sun, moon, ascendant. Alright, we got 3 cards. You got the King of Wands, so you need to worry about expressing and putting passion and giving grand support when it comes to your visions. Also, you need to come up with a new way of feeling, and you also need to come up with new ways of planting seeds when it comes to your ways of thinking and communicating. I'm going to add this up to see what kind of energies you're dealing with. Alright, so you're dealing with a sun, moon, ascendant, Pisces. Oh, you need your opposite sign? Yeah, because you know Venus falls here. So you also need to utilize the Pisces energies to pretty much put yourself into a circumstance and situation of, but adding fantasy, dreams, imaginations when it comes to that Venus and Virgo energies for yourself. So basically, you need to use your 7th house, Pisces energies, or your 12th house, Pisces energies to kind of like, get the ball rolling when it comes to that spectrum. You may have to go to the extremes, too, because you worry a lot. But the better you can do that, the better you'll be at with this Venus and Virgo transit. Of course, the conjunction that you're going to basically be dealing with, the oppositions you're going to be at. Everybody get it to you, Libra, sun, moon, ascendant. Now, Libras, you guys are going to be going through some extreme energies with this Venus and Virgo, your planet, and the sign that you fall in. We're going to see what you're going to basically be going through, circumstances, situations of value and compromising when it comes to your fantasies, your dreams, your imagination, or Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. What you're going to be basically compromising in that house, in that location. So you're going to basically be spending a whole lot of time when it comes to your emotional connections on things, aka you may basically put yourself in situations of having deep dreams, deep fantasies on things, the things that you had connections with, things that you spend time with, good or bad. Let me tell you, you need to spend time. You need to start loving and compromising, spending time with your dreams, your imaginations, your fantasies, your illusions. You're going to also see what you basically need to start, what's your ups and downs? What's going to be your ups and downs? What's going to be your ups and downs for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, for Venus and Virgo? What's going to be your ups and downs? What's going to be your ups and downs for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant? So you're going to be basically going through some ups and downs. Ups and downs is wonderful in life because you basically got to understand, overstand. I mean, everything started from the ground up. You're going to basically see what's going on. It's going to be your ups and downs. All right, we ain't gonna play it like that. We just need one card. What's gonna be your ups and downs for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant? What's gonna be your ups and downs? So we not messy, we not scattered over here. We get situated, we get balanced over here. We get real organized, we get real, We're gonna see what's going on. What's your ups and downs for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for Venus and Virgo? What's gonna be your ups and downs? I know you're gonna go do something. Everything ain't gonna be perfect. Libras, listen, everything gonna be ups and downs for Libras, in a good way. Just cause. Let's go ups and downs, Libras. Let's show ups and downs. Alright, cool, we got a card. Your ups and downs are gonna basically be giving yourself justice or receiving justice from others. So you may basically compromise a whole lot. So we're gonna see, you probably in a hell lot of, you probably gonna be very bossy during this time. Now we're gonna see what you need to start worrying about when it comes to Libras. All right, we got a card. So basically, you need to start worrying about a little bit of yourself. Start worrying about yourself and expressing a little bit more of yourself. For me, you'll be all right. So you dealing with a Sun, Moon, in Aquarius, so you need to utilize the Saturn and Aquarius energies, the associations, to kind of like, get things flowing and going for you. And when the Moon get in Aquarius, you can do that too. Now we're about to get into you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, for Venus and Virgo. Now we're about to get into you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Now you guys are gonna have opportunities with this Venus and Virgo energies. You're going to see opportunities, you're going to see your misunderstandings when it comes to what you need to love or compromise and, of course, appreciate when it comes to your love life. All right, we got 2 cards. Actually, we got 3. So, basically, all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, you're going to be put in la-la land when it comes to the things you associate yourself with. You're also going to be basically dealing with some backstabbers when it comes to your associations. Also going to be basically going through new areas or locations which you need to associate your structure and, of course, your money and your resources and material with. We're going to see why you got the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to see why you got the 10 of Swords. We're going to see why you got the 7 of Cups. And we're going to see what's your ups and downs for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, for Venus and Virgo. What's your ups and downs for you guys? What's going to be your ups and downs? Your ups and downs are going to be emotional connections on things. So find some balance within inside yourself. And you're also going to be going through some ups and downs when it comes to your sword, your mind, your way of thinking and communicating deeply about things when it comes to the associations. We're going to basically see what you need to start worrying about, good or bad, when it comes to Venus and Virgo for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. What you need to start worrying about, aka what you need to start worrying about. You need to be worrying about something. All right. You need to be worrying about things you're paying attention to deeply. aka you got the Devil card. So try to put some boundaries and limitations and restrictions on what you're paying attention to that's not helping you grow. You're gonna be alright. So 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 10 plus 7 plus 14. You dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Pisces. So you need to utilize the opposite sign, which is you got Pisces in your 5th house, so you need to pretty much focus on your creativity, entertainment, fun, and of course enjoyment. And you also need to put yourself into a situation of adding some form of dreams, imaginations, and fantasies and illusions. When it comes to your relationships, partnerships, the way you compromise, the way you relate, and all that, 1 and 2. So basically, that's what it's hitting for you guys. Now we're about to get into you, Sagittarius and Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. what's the blunt head for you guys? Now we're about to get right into it when it comes to Sagittarius, someone that's in this. You guys are going to have gifts and squares. The gifts is your personalities. The square learning aspect is, of course, your 10th house, your status, with your career, your goals, your responsibilities, and duties and obligations. Which you need to start valuing, appreciating, and compromising when it comes to your 10th house, your career, your goals, your status, when it comes to Venus and Virgo for Sagittarius, someone that's in this. Which you need to start compromising with and appreciating and valuing. So you got 2 cards. So, Sagittarius, you're going through some circumstances and situations of some spiritual battles right now when it comes to your visions and your way of expressing things. You also pretty much need to start compromising and valuing the things you have, or valuing your visions during this time and expanding it. Also, we're going to basically see why you got those cards, and we're going to basically see what you are going to be going through ups and downs with when it comes to your status, your career, and of course, what you're known for all Sagittarius, someone that says this. So you're basically going through some ups and downs when it comes to your emotional connections on things, aka what you're emotionally building. And also, the Ace of Cups. You're going to be going through some personal emotions, ups and downs. So you're going to be in your feelings a lot. You're going to see why you got those cards. You're going to basically see what you need to start worrying about to get yourself situated and correlated when it comes to Venus and Virgo for Sagittarius, someone and Sagittarius. So yeah. You need to worry about your personal finances right now. You get come up with a new way of worrying about getting your personal finances correctly. So we got 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1. So you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Virgo. So you need to utilize the 10th house, where you got Virgo at, to get your status, your career, your goals, your responsibilities, your duties, your obligations. Get that real situated during the time. You need to learn how to do that. Because it's you got it in your 10th house, and you got your first house in Sagittarius. So you're gonna be going through the extremes this season when it comes to your goals. Make sure you learn how to. Make sure you get your goals, your responsibilities, and duties, obligations situated. You'll be alright. I'm about to get into you, Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, someone that sentences, you guys, 9th house, your meanings, your reasons, your purposes, your experiences are going to be getting affected. We're going to basically see what the squares and gifts you're going to be basically dealing with. Now, Capricorns, what do you need to start loving and compromising and appreciating when it comes to your 9th house of Venus and Virgo? All Capricorn, some of the suits. Alright, we got a card. You need to start loving, appreciating, and valuing the Queen of Pentacles, aka you need to be open to receive grand support from other people, places, and things over this house. So you'll be receiving some money. Be open for that. We're gonna see why I got the Queen of Pentacles, and we're gonna basically see what's gonna be the ups and downs for you, Capricorn, someone in the 76. What's your ups and downs with Venus and Virgo? And your 9th house. You're gonna be going through some experiences. What's your ups and downs for all Capricorn, someone in the 76? Alright, it's getting real messy. We know Pluto and Capricorn. We ain't gotta make it messy like that, though. So, Capricorns, what's your ups and downs when it comes to Venus and Virgo in your 9th house? You're going to basically be going through some ups and downs when it comes to your experiences. Alright. So you're going to be basically going through some ups and downs when it comes to paying attention towards your visions and how you, what you're paying attention to and how attention is being thrown towards you. That's what you're going to basically be going through some ups and downs. Now, we're also going to basically see what do you need to start worrying about and getting yourself correlated with. You need to start worrying about putting death to things that no longer serves you, aka we got Pluto and Capricorn card right here. We can basically need to start putting structure and start building things towards things that's going to work on it. So we got the 13 plus 6 plus 4. Dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Leo. So you need to go ahead and, of course, milk all the Venus and Leo energies, or use the Leo energies to get yourself correlated and situated, and you'll be out. And I'm about to get in your Aquarius, someone that said this. Now, Aquarius, someone that said this, you guys are going to have opportunities and misunderstandings. The misunderstandings are going to come from Venus being a Virgo, and the opportunities are going to basically be your personality. Now, we're going to basically see what do you need to start worrying and compromising and valuing when it comes to your 8th house being a Virgo. Do you need to stay down till you come up? The Virgo season. Stay down till you come up for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. So what you need to start loving and compromising and valuing. You need to start loving and compromising and valuing your emotions and expanding these things. Make sure you're looking at the bigger picture when it comes to your feelings and emotions about things. Make sure your cups is being filled towards expansion and growth. Now, also, we're going to basically see what do you need to start putting yourself in circumstances, situations of being prepared for the ups and downs. For all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. What's your behind the scenes of your ups and downs? What's going to be your ups and downs behind the scenes? Alright, your ups and downs are going to basically be the resources, money, and material that you're valuing. AKA, make sure that you're not putting yourself into situations of pretty much, valuing the wrong things or things that's not worth valuing during this time. Make sure you, oh yeah, Aquarius, says, watch out, people are going to either be trying to start attracting or trying to value your pockets during this time. For me, go pick a pocket. Now we're also going to basically see why you got that card. We're going to basically see what you're going to basically be experiencing and going through when it comes to what you need to start worrying behind the scenes. What do you need to start worrying about for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant? What you guys need to start worrying about. What you guys need to start worrying about. You need to start worrying about your environment and your surroundings and the things that's in it. The world. So worry about your responsibilities. Now we got 9 plus 3 plus 2. So you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Leo. So you need to go ahead and, of course, use your 7th house where you got Leo at. And also you need to use your Venus and Leo energies, a.k.a. use the last piece of it. And just use the Leo energies in general to get yourself correlated. Now you're about to get into Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, last but not least. Now you're about to get into Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. What do you need to start loving, compromising, and appreciating when it comes to Venus and Virgo in your 7th house? For all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. What you need to start loving, appreciating, and compromising, valuing. Now you're going to be opposite. You're going to be opposite. Oh, damn. Pisces, why they doing y'all like that? So you need to start loving, appreciating, and valuing, and compromising the status that you're known for, a.k.a. of getting yourself right. And, of course, taking on all the ideas, all the backstabbers. Take all the negative energy that you're receiving right now for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Because we all about transmuting energy over here. Take those swords, take those backstabbers, and we're gonna see how you can transmute that energy. And we're gonna see what's gonna be your ups and downs that you can use for the best of your ability. Alright, cool. Damn, they're giving it to y'all. So Pisces, you're basically going through some fight, some conflict right now, and that's either dealing with your relationships or your demons. Now we're gonna basically see where I got the 7 of Wands, and we're gonna see what you need to start worrying about for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus, and Virgo. What you guys need to start worrying about right now. Alright, cool. We got a perfect card. Queen of Wands. The visions that you're receiving. The grand support from the visions you're receiving. So whatever visions that you're receiving and that's working for you, use that towards the best of your ability. We're going to see what kind of energies you're dealing with and who's kind of like, who's doing all this. 10 plus 7 plus 13. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Gemini. So you need to use the Mars and Gemini energy, which is basically your 4th house. So use the Mars and Gemini energies, whatever makes you feel home and comfortable, and just use the Gemini energies in general, aka speak. Forever hold your peace. Speak up. For me, express your mind. That's what you need to do. Talk. Communication. Everything ain't gotta be about the feelings and emotions of a tree. You need to talk. You need to open your mouth. Use your throat chakra. Get your throat chakra going. Of course, talk. For me, talk. And that's it for Venus and Virgo energies for all signs.